name's Heather, and I've been there a long time, 27 years. And I said, wasn't for that young lady, Auntie Mal, we'd be starving on the streets. And I said, I'm not the only one that says the good things about the woman. And as for that jerk off, Sam, they should turn around, even any kind of a human being, he would have kept his mouth shut. He sticks his nose right and he owes that young woman an apology, and I'm not the only one. You got how it was handled was discussed to people in this area. Anyway, the most disgusting thing I've heard in my life, and I've been here all my life, as we call the word, a racist might go back to your country where she belongs. You don't belong here. What kind of person would say that? That's not a human being. If I had my own way, I know what I'd be doing with it. Take this goddamn tongue out. P.S. It's me, and I'm back again to let you know I'm the one that cut the security, and it was a short one and the tall one.
Hello everyone, my name is Amal Kanafani and they call me Auntie Amal in my community. I want to share you my story with Ravi Subramaniam, and it's the story of 9 women of my community. I came to Canada 2013, and my bad luck, I saw that devil whose name is Ravi the first day I came to Canada. The corner was only one room. We made a deal together from his side to sponsor my kids who are not safe, and from my side to extend the corner by bringing money and bringing people to it. He was working in Thornycliffe in Tiano, full-time job, and he was leaving very early in the morning and coming every day at 6 in the evening. Me, I was in the corner from 9 in the morning every day till 6 in the evening and waiting for him every day to tell him the report, how many money I collected, how many people I brought, I did outreach. I was volunteering because he wanted to sponsor my kids. Every day I was cooking at my home and bringing all kinds of food to people to feed them and feed him, because he was coming hungry from Tiano to eat my food for free, all that volunteering. He was not only taking my food, he was taking even the tokens, because I don't like to be in TCC, so that when somebody do workshop in our community, I was organizing workshops, so he was taking even the tokens from me. That deceptive and manipulative man, he used my strengths and my connection to extend his corner with nice promises for me. He will hire me and he will sponsor my kids, and just I was waiting. And then he awarded me. Then he gave me a land which is behind the corner to make it as a garden in the remembrance of my mother. And Sherborne Health, Nailini, she promised me with $100 for the seeds, and it was my first payment in Canada. I did a beautiful garden and it cost me a lot of money, but I was very happy to get my first payment, which is $100. Then Nailini from Sherborne Health, she said they don't have budget for my $100. Then that predator, Ravi, he brought one lady, her name is Nayanthi, and he told me to train her, because she's not from our community, to give her the data, to give her everything about the donation I'm getting, about every data. I know the people, the outreach. I did for her the orientation in the corner to know everything about the area. Then I found that he hired her, and I was shocked, like, why? Because you told me you will hire me. Then this Nayanthi, she called me and she said to me she has a job for me, and the job was to change the diaper of her kids for $5 per hour. I'm bringing for the corner thousands of dollars cash and giving to Ravi, and now I'm getting job $5 per hour to change diaper. So I shouted at her. I said, "Oh, do you find like me, the one who is changing diaper for your kids, then Ravi discovered that I am crazy. So that he told me, you can go to one lady, her name is Gori, she is working in Sherborne Health to solve the problem between you and Nayanthi. They targeted and provoked me on purpose. And when I reacted normal reaction to their provocation, they turned the table to make it seem that I was the problem. I was involved in their board for fundraising. I was involved in the committee steering. I was involved in everything belong to the corner. I wanted to flee and leave the corner, but Ravi always calling me, no, stay with us, we will hire you. Then he bring for me some of his relatives or community cultural people from his own community, and he say to me, train them, and then he hired them. My kids are not safe, my heart broke, I felt very disappointed, and at the same time he never left me alone, and he was always keep giving us money, we will hire you. He was always with his fake promises, but all what he was doing, his nepotism, just he is hiring his community cultural people. He was hiring newcomers with a work permit and to control them and to control their legal status in Canada. And that's how he was doing them as his slaves. They do whatever he wants. He is using newcomers and vulnerable people and women especially to make them obligated to him. He is hacking emails, he is sending messages, he is doing anything which hurt or defame the one who is not loyal to him. The way they run the corner, him and his employee, by provoking some of drug addicted, and then this drug addicted go and burn his apartment. Then they make a story that it's a big fire. Then they got lots of money from the government. But who is the cause of all this situation? Them, not anyone else. When I saw all these lies and all this fake stuff, immediately I moved away from the corner and I started my own organization, Anti-Amal Community Center, and I started myself to sponsor my kids, and I brought them through my organization. I furnished 600 apartments in the first year I got my own organization. Ravi didn't like that, and he sent me messages and emails that I must give him the donation and he will give them to the people. I'm not allowed to give anything in St. Jamestown. I didn't listen, and I kept helping my lovely, friendly community members.
Oh, I never forget that day. And I thought I was going to die. Then you have to take me back to the hospital because the operation was bad. The nurse said, oh, you see when you have good friends? No, how much people would do that in here? I don't know no one in here that have a transportation. The nurse said, oh, you see, when you have good friends, you can't go wrong. Oh, no, you were good to me. You pick me up in the morning, then pick me up again at lunchtime. Oh, I don't know. Without you, man, I don't know where. I don't know what I'd do. Trust me, you're a good woman.
When Ravi saw me doing lots of services, giving lots of donations, and he asked me to give him, and I didn't give him personally my money as before, he hired a soldier from Israel. His name is Mark. I never met this Mark, but this Mark, he was telling everyone in the community that he killed my family members in Palestine. As my ancestors, they were in Palestine, and I am from big family in Palestine. This Mark, he hired one man, his name is Doggy, to follow me and tell people, kill her, she is Muslim. And this is 4 years ago. The people were surrounded me and protected me from Doggy and Mark, and they called the TCHC and they told them, they sent emails that to protect Auntie Amal, she is not safe. And even though some people, they didn't tell me that, but what happened exactly this year, the same story happened. I was giving away the food and one of TCHC employee, he came, the same thing he said, and he was repeating Ravi and Mark words. He was telling, you are Muslim, you are not allowed to give people food. This Sam, he is a victim of Ravi because he is using him as well. Maybe Ravi hired him in the city or he promised him something. That's why he did the bad thing. I don't know how Sam become obligated to Ravi. People become mad and brought the security to Sam. What is going on is bringing anxiety to our community. We are peaceful people. They are breaking our inner peace. Unfortunately, Ravi is well protected from the police, well protected from everyone, from the city, even though I don't know why the city and the police and everyone bringing to this peaceful area, Israel and Palestine. People remember Doggy, remember 4 years ago how they were protecting me, and everybody was not happy at all with everything, and they become very aggressive, and everyone say, okay, let them come again and let's do. Everybody was calling me or knocking my door, we will protect you, Auntie Amal, don't be scared. Ravi, this Doggy, this Mark, this Sam, they will not do for you anything. Why we are not being together as a community? Why Ravi is separating everyone? It's something really bad to be in Canada. We came to Canada from wars to be peaceful here, to live in peace, not to live with Ravi and the corruption he is doing with his gang and with his community cultural people who is enslaving them and who is controlling them. He must be held accountable. This organization, Ravi started with some people of him, and they are using my services, they are using my pictures, they are using my videos to take fund. And only what they are doing, they are giving people flyers. That's it.
Good evening, people. My name is Obey, and I have children living here in St. Jamestown in 200 Wellesley. I do help out time to time with the food bank, and I do see from Auntie Amal's food banks donations that we help out a lot of tenants, because even my own family got help with it quite a few times. And now the reason why I'm speaking to you today, there's a lot of discrimination going on due to our personal faith. We are Muslims, but humanity does not see religion. We don't see the faith. We just see that the help is needed. After all, they do say that it takes a whole village to raise a boy. Well, look around you guys. Look around you. There's plenty of boys and girls here that do go hungry. And I do not know this gentleman Sam from TCHC, why he has to make comments like to Auntie Amal that you cannot do this food bank thing because you're Muslim. That has nothing to do with it. And Mr. Mark and Mr. Dougie, like I stated, faith does not see hunger. That comes when you're hungry. So everybody needs help. And to just because she is Muslim, I am Muslim, you cannot spread hatred. I remember 4 years ago, because how I remember that, we were giving out the sausages from Zabia Halal Food, the boxes to people, because it was donated. And I remember the statements you have made, make people chase her around and chant, kill her, she's Muslim, this and that. That is wrong. That is, you're spreading hatred. You're spreading hatred and you're working as a volunteer in the corner. That is, why are you trying to take the food away from people's mouth?
When the incident happened, A man was watching everything and he was asking people. Then he took my phone number and then he sent me this video. I want everybody to watch it and to translate it.
שלום לכולם, קוראים לי סם. אני הייתי בטורונטו, בדאונטאון, ושמתי לב ונהייתי עד על הסתה משני בחורים, אחד קוראים לו מרק והשני קוראים לו דוגי. ההסתה נגד מדאם אמל, וקוראים לה אנטי אמל. אנטי אמל זאתי היא מוסלמית מתנדבת, ויש לה עמותה בשביל לעזור לאנשים שהם זקוקים למזון, והם פשוט מכבדים אותה, מחבקים אותה, ראיתי כמו שראיתי, והיא עוזרת להם בעבודת התנדבות טובה, מחלקת מזון, אוכל להם, כי הם זקוקים לזה. פשוט, ומרק הזה הוא ישראלי, ציוני, הוא מסית ודוחף את האנשים, הוא עובד בבית חולים בשביל אנשים שהם זקוקים, יש להם מחלת נפש, הוא דוחף אותם בשביל להרוג את האישה בגלל שהיא לובשת כזה חיג'אב, בגלל שהיא מוסלמית, אז הוא דוחף את האנשים החולי נפש בשביל להרוג את האישה הזאת, כי בגלל שהיא עובדת ומתנדבת בעבודת שירות, עזרה לאנשים זקוקים לאוכל ומזון ודברים כאלה. אז אני מצדי, לצערי הרב שיש במדינה כזאת, מדינת קנדה, אנשים כאלה גזעניים, הם מאוד 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 מסוכנים על המדינה ועל הממשלה ועל האוכלוסייה. פשוט אני מבקש מממשלה, ממשטרה, להתערב בזה, לעצור את הבן אדם הזה שקוראים לו מרק, שהוא מנסה לעשות אסון וגזענות בלתי מוחלטת. אני פשוט מגנה את המעשה הרע הזה, ואני מאחל למדאם אנטי אמל, חיים טובים, שתתעסק במה שהיא עושה, היא מאמינה בזה, לעזור לאנשים, והאנשים, האוכלוסייה בדאונטאון אוהבים אותה, ואני פשוט מאחל לה כל טוב. תודה.
We came to Canada seeking for peace and we hope to find it one day.